Sailors aren't meant for a schedule. Our lives are supposed to be dictated by the wind. This is a slow and freeing lifestyle, but it also helps preserve our boat and make the most out of the places we visit. The last month I've spent cruising with my family and fixing the boat, but now that it is done, I'm finally on the wind schedule for the first time in my life. I am excited for this new chapter, and it is because of people like you who watch these videos that are helping me make it happen. Said bye. If I don't leave, I'm gonna miss my weather gap. What do you think about leaving? Yeah, I'm with you. The weather only got worse. Big squall line was coming through on the radar, so I decided to stay. We will try again tomorrow. It is go time! I'm really excited. Okay, so let's turn all of this nav on. Have not fixed that breaker, but I have them. Thank you guys for helping me out. Yep, and we're on. I'm really excited. The sun is out. Cameras, books. Mako, you're not ready. I'm definitely ready. Look at this beautiful sky. There's only 7 knots of wind. Oh well. So this sail, I really don't know what it's gonna be. The closest place I would go is like 30-35 miles. There's a few coral heads in between, but other than that, it's super simple. The wind should be in a beautiful direction for it. It's always sad to leave places, but definitely time to leave this area despite having all my good friends here. Wind just picked up to 15. I guess it's gonna be that type of day. Yesterday I was a little nervous about leaving because of all the squalls, and today just feels perfect, so.
Alone in my apartment, I should have seen the warning sign. Money don't come easy, so most of us are chained to being busy till we can earn a little piece of my mind. What does it mean?
Going about 6 knots with 10-11 knots of wind. Started to die and was going like 4 knots, so I just let out the full main and we're moving again. The wind's supposed to die this afternoon, so unless there's squalls, we're good with full sails out and moving 6.5. So beautiful. It's finally sunny. Yeah. The jib is fixed. I know a lot of you have mentioned that crease in the jib. I finally had a no wind day and I raised the halyard. So that is finally going good and smooth sailing from now on.
I would give anything to know I'm on your mind.
We have made it.
Say it 'cause you hate it when I can't decide.
zucchini? Mako. Excuse you. Yeah? Safe to say I don't think I'll be sailing today. But it's a beautiful day to get on work because as I am making my way south and sailing, the days I sail I don't get as much work done, so it feels really good to just get ahead with some stuff. Well, I'm on time right now, so to get ahead is a great thing, and I really love when I'm ahead. And I'm also then more editing in current time, which is also more fun. It's fun editing either way because I'm getting to relive everything, so I really like that. But welcome to my office. So probably spend some time cleaning. The boat's really in good shape right now for once. The back bedroom still have tools everywhere, so could clean that. I have not filmed my washer. Guys, I got a washer. I posted on the Instagram the day I got it, but I have not showed you. So I got a mini washer. I will put the link on in the description. I am not sponsored. I am not affiliated. I will get commission if you buy it from the link. But I got a washer. I turned this head into my laundry room. I'll show you one day when I use it. But basically I just put the water straight in. It's up to you to turn the water off and on, so you fill it as much as you need to. And then has anywhere from 0 to 15 minute cycles, and it has a spinner. It's amazing. I did 4 loads of laundry within 24 hours, and I don't have to walk around with huge bags full of laundry. It can fit like 1 towel and some clothes. It can fit sheets. I mean, they're small loads obviously, but if you have a boat, you know how much of a pain it is for laundromats. You guys saw me do a video one time, and it was a 2-day process to get laundry done, and a full 2 days. So it's like less than $100 on Amazon, and it draws about 20 amps, but it's only for 15 minutes, and the spinner really does work. The washer works, and it's not too big, so I highly recommend it. It's a 110 volt, so inverter is needed. Yeah, guys, it's a game changer on a boat. I would recommend it to anyone. I don't know why. I know why it took this long is because I needed space. Highly recommend. You will not regret it. The sun is out finally. Look how beautiful it is. Solars are charging. Storms are slowly leaving. I'm headed that way. There is not really any wind, but I kind of want to just get a little bit south, so it feels so good to be in the Exumas, guys. I love it here, and I need to remember that I'm not in any rush to get anywhere. The only downside to everything at the moment is how unpredictable summer weather is. But I'm not worried about hurricanes, so I need to remember that I have no rush and just to take the good weather gaps when I can. However, I'm gonna motor these last 30, I don't know where I'm going yet. 20 to 35 miles so I can be in the Staniel Key area until the next wind blow. Highborn's great, that's where I'm at the moment. It's beautiful. I'd just rather be somewhere else while I wait.
I should have seen the warning sign. Money don't come easy. Most of us are chained to being busy till we can earn a little peace of mind.
So much for no wind. It's going 15 to 20 knots. I know it's just these storm systems, but I'm going 6 knots with only the jib out. Definitely not putting the main out with all those storms around. But I'm not gonna complain if I get to sail today. It's gonna be, I have a feeling I may be regretting this in an hour or two, but for now it is what it is.
Help me believe life is more than what we've been told it's supposed to be. Oh.
So we got a little rain shower, like barely anything, a few minutes ago. The wind is slowly dying, going about 5 knots with 14 knots of wind now. I am back in pretty blue water. I put my camera away because it was rainy. It was 25 knots of wind at one point, straight in the face, and got a little wet for a little bit, and I just didn't want to hurt my camera, so I put it away. But then it got back down to 15 knots, still in the face, so motored most of the way. But I really needed to run the engine today to top off the batteries. We've barely seen any sun, and there's no way. They're only at like 60% now, and that's after running the engine for 4 hours or 5 hours, I don't know. But I'm so happy to be here. I can't tell you guys. I've actually never anchored in this spot, but it's really pretty. I mean, where isn't it in the Bahamas? They're tubing over there. Wind's calmed down a lot, and I'm just so happy to be here. So it looks like there's probably not going to be a lot of wind for the next week or so, and I'm not complaining. I'm so happy. I love where I was at, but the further south you get, the prettier the water gets. And I'm out of water, so I'm running the water maker. That's the real reason I needed to run the engine today, is because I needed some water, and I'm only making enough to get through the night. But you were even happy pulling in, weren't you? Mako is loving how calm it is. What are you doing? Why are you being so crazy? What? Where are your toys? Yeah, you need a toy, bub. Where'd you put your toys? You haven't seen these in a while, have you? So I put these windows up today. My middle one disappeared sometime last spring, but I put these up today because I knew we were about to get hammered. I think he's enjoying it. It's in a mood today. Oh my gosh, I didn't have a camera out when I was pulling into anchor. So I'm coming through here, like, it's not bad, it's pretty decent. Yeah. And here, let me show you guys, because up here, there's like a little cove, but it gets super shallow, and there's 2 rocks. So I was kind of trying to figure out where I could go that was as far in. So I'm getting to here, and Mako is sitting. I had unharnessed him coming in because it was super flat, and he started going crazy like hours ago. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And he was sitting on my bench right in front of my home, like right where those pillows are, and he was just like jumping up at me, but then anytime I go to like pull back on the throttle, he would bite me and hit me. So you were just a mess coming in, weren't you? I'm just trying to pet you. Yeah. About to go paddleboarding, and I have a barracuda stalking me per usual. Feels so good to be back in this pretty blue water. The wind's supposed to pick up tomorrow or the next day, or the next day, but not a lot. But then after that, it's like 7 days of no wind, and I can't decide if I'm gonna stay or if I'm gonna go. The next place I'm going to has water just as pretty as this, but I don't think I've accepted the fact I'm not coming back, and I need to accept that before I start making decisions.
Money don't come easy, so most of us are chained to being busy till we can earn a little peace of mind. What does it mean
There's a baby turtle.
to be free?
I scared him. I was trying to get close for you guys. Come here, baby. So as I said before, mangroves are a really special place. They are basically a nursery for tons of wildlife. And baby lemon sharks, baby turtles, baby barracudas. Those are some of the common ones. Commonly known ones, I should say. But literally everything juvenile lives in the mangroves. Look how pretty that is. So it's always fun to go paddle a mangrove or snorkel it when I get the chance.
Life is more than what we've been told it's supposed to be. Oh, la la let me be. La la let me be. La la let me be free. La la let me be. La la let me be. La la let me be free. And it's such a mystery. We're still repeating our histories, even with a warning sign.
You will never know if you don't go explore. I never knew this was back here. There's like 3 feet of water at least under these little caves. And then, I mean, that's so cool. Look at that little fish. Back the way we came. It is time to move. I've been here for 2 nights. This water is amazing. Doesn't look real. But even though I'm no longer on anyone's schedule, I do want to go down to Staniel and spend at least 1 night there. There may be wind tomorrow to head to another island. So if there is, I need to take advantage of that, which is why I'm going to leave here today. This water is amazing. Still hasn't hit me that I'm leaving the Bahamas and leaving this freaking amazing water. I know the next few places I'm going have water this beautiful, which helps.
la la let me be. La la let me be free. La la let me be. La la let me
headed into the bar. It's a special little bar. If you know Staniel Key Yacht Club, it's one of the most popular ones in the Exumas. Well, it's also one of the only ones in the Exumas. But I'm gonna head in. Hopefully this wind stays tomorrow. It's supposed to die at like 3 p.m. and I'm wanting to go 50 miles, but it's amazing not being on a schedule because I can stay if I need to, but summer wind changes like this and the forecast changes every single time it comes out. So taking it day by day, but I don't want to say I wish I went to the bar if I leave. So going into the bar, see if I see some of my people there, and if not, have a drink and maybe some conch and head home for an early night. Good morning, everyone. I haven't really been filming one bit, and I figured I should hop on here. I guess you can't really tell on YouTube what my plans are, but I like to be very transparent with you guys, as you know. And I have been in the Exumas for going on 6 days now, I think. No. A little over a week. I've been here in Staniel for, I think, 5 days, and I was only going to be here for one night. It's gonna leave today, potentially. The wind was supposed to be 10 to 15 knots for most of the day, but still not all of it. We have not had consistent wind in a long time. And today, I don't know if you can hear the thunder rolling back behind me. There is squall after squall. Yesterday, the squalls that rolled in were ugly. We actually missed most of them here, but everyone I know around were getting hit. And there really isn't much wind. So I am here once again, and I have no idea when I'm leaving. There is a tropical storm coming up, but I'm not too worried about it. I've spent so many summers in the Bahamas. I'm not worried about tropical storms here. But that's what's going on. So I've been reading, cleaning, editing, paddleboarding. And that's about it. Living the life as a sailor with no plans. Hey! You don't need to be like that. The past week, I have learned to rest and take each moment as it comes. The wind is looking more and more consistent, and it's about time to leave this beautiful island. While I am no longer on a schedule, peak hurricane season is quickly approaching, which makes my trip south a bit more urgent. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing. And a little reminder that real-time updates, chats, and early episodes are all available on Patreon.